Hello and welcome to Game Pitch, the show where I pitch game ideas. And this week, more importantly, where I don't talk about Pokemon. Today, I once again target EA, because somebody needs to come up with creative ideas for them, as they certainly are reluctant to do so themselves. But more specifically, I'm looking at BioWare, in the form of Mass Effect, with an idea for a spin-off game to the series that could be used as a filler game to build up hype for Andromeda. And this game I call Mass Effect Wars. And no, despite the name, it's not going to be like Halo Wars, Star Wars, or World Wars. Especially not that last one. So, without further ado, let's rock.
Game Pitch, Mass Effect Wars.
Now, one of the strongest elements of Mass Effect is all the lore and history it's built up for its universe. So here, that's what we're going to be utilising for the game, where we'll be taking inspiration from two main sources. The first of which, you'll be shocked to hear, is Mass Effect. No, more specifically, the multiplayer of 3. The key thing we are taking from this is a lot of the design work that was done for it. In the multiplayer, they built a wide variety of designs and classes for the different races, and in Wars, we'll be playing as all these different races. And from what they've already built, we'll have choice between the different classes a race could be. Now for this game, we gain first-hand experience of all the different wars that have been brought up and referenced during the series, such as the First Contact War, the Geth Uprising, the Krogan Rebellions, the Krogan vs the Rachni, the Krogan vs other Krogan. The Krogan do a lot of fighting. Or hell, we could even explore some of the battles against the Reapers, possibly most interestingly with this, looking back at the Prothean's fights with the Reapers. Now, the elephant in the room is that the multiplayer characters obviously don't have as extensive leveling potential when compared to the story mode characters. But, since we're playing as each character for a shorter amount of time, that wouldn't be much of an issue. But clearly, constantly resetting character progression and story arcs by switching characters is a very strange structure for a single game to take. Which leads me onto the second big source of inspiration, Telltale. By which I mean the episodic structure of their games. Now one thing that has always bugged me about episodic games is that it's not quite the same as TV, where it's only a week between episodes. With games, it's more like several months between each episode, which is terrible for telling one story, causing pacing and memory issues, and causes me to always wait for a full season pass before playing him. Which leads me back to my idea, where instead of using the episodic structure to tell one story, we instead use it to tell a series of shorter stories, as we play as different races experiencing different wars. Now these episodes don't have to be completely disconnected. We could potentially see a war through the eyes of characters from both sides, providing a different perspective on the same battles. This could lead to some interesting morality questions, as it's a lot harder to paint it as black and white as good guys versus bad guys when you gain first-hand experience of both sides. And I'm sure this next part will get EA rubbing their money-loving hands together. We could reuse a lot of the design work between episodes. After all, it's not like you'd need to change the engine between each episode, and if you've got the same battle in different episodes, a lot of the level and character design would be the same. Because, well, it's the same battle. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and it's end joke time. A man walks into a bar. The next episode of this joke will be available in 6 months' time.